Very glad you could join us on the Weather Network. It is Friday, May the 15th. A popular thing to do on the May long weekend, if you are lucky enough or fortunate enough to be heading up to the cottage, is maybe making a bonfire and just staring up at space. And Andrew Fazekas, he is our night sky guy. He's joining us now. Andrew, I know that when I go away, this is absolutely one of the things that I look forward to most.
That's right. You know, this is the kickoff, really, weekend for stargazing season, at least the most popular of the entire year, you know. And you know, everybody's thoughts goes towards the outdoors, and that's natural. And, of course, looking up at the night sky at all its beauty, it's great when you don't have to wear a heavy coat and boots and stuff, right?
I totally agree. It's amazing, though, how humble one feels when you're looking up at you know, millions of stars, especially once you get away from the lights of the urban cities. Okay, so Andrew, what are we going to talk about today? You've got something here about the moon visiting some planets this week.
That's right. Now, this is an event that happens throughout the week, starting tomorrow morning all the way until late next week. And the big feature player here is the moon. And the moon is going to be basically dropping by, visiting different planets. And basically, if we start off with tomorrow morning, you would face towards the southeast at dawn, and you would see the beautiful crescent moon coming up close to a brilliant creamy-colored star. That is, in fact, Jupiter. So, and that's, get this, it's over 700 million kilometers away from us. And you can see it's shining so bright because it's huge. It's 1,200 times bigger than the Earth, and it's covered with white clouds. So it's very reflective of the sunlight. So that's why you see it so bright. So the moon is going to be visiting that starting tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, and then on Sunday morning, the 17th, it'll actually be even closer, the moon. So this is a great way to use the moon as a guidepost to finding planets. So this is on Sunday morning, and then throughout the week, it'll move off towards the left, so towards the south, and then and then the 19th and then the 20th, it'll snuggle up next to a brilliant, even brighter star-like object. That's Venus, and that's located about 80 million kilometers away from Earth. And then on the 20th, it'll be between Venus and a pink reddish star that's much fainter than Venus. That's planet Mars, and that's a whopping 300 million kilometers away from us, practically on the other side of the sun right now. That's why Mars is so faint.
Well, I'm thinking the moon is quite the socialite, hopping from planet to planet to planet. I hope it's treated well. Now, Andrew, in the space news here, Spaceship Hubble gets some new cousins. Maybe you can elaborate on that a little bit. That's
right. Well, the Hubble Space Telescope has been grabbing all the headlines this week, of course, with its repair. But on Thursday, yesterday, there was a blast-off of a rocket carrying two space telescopes that are put up by the European Space Agency, and their mission is basically looking for the origins of the universe and the origins of the first stars that were ever born. So it's a pretty lofty goal for these two telescopes, and they're very complementary to what the Hubble Space Telescope is doing. It's really amazing. One is called Herschel, and that one is basically looking at baby stars. It's looking at bubbles of gas and piercing through those bubbles of gas to look at the stars at the center of those gaseous clouds. Now, that's how our own sun was born. So we're going to be finding out basically the origins of our own solar system by looking at these other stars. And then the telescope Planck is looking basically at the fingerprints of the Big Bang. So they're pretty lofty goals, and it's going to be very exciting over the next few years.
Sounds like somebody has their work cut out for them. Andrew, thank you very much for joining us, of course, and have a great long weekend.
I wish everyone clear skies.
Absolutely. Now, if you have any questions for Andrew, you want to check out his website, it is www.thenightskyguy.com, and you get all sorts of information, and we always love it when Andrew stops by and chats with us. I want to have a quick look at some overnight temperatures and sky cover, because, of course, we love to stargaze, especially, as Andrew said, when it's not so cold and you have to wear winter boots. So you're looking for a full moon here on our icons, or just a little bit of cloud. And have a great long weekend, and we'll talk to you soon, and your long range, your local forecast is coming up.